Hey guys, BreakWizard59 here, today coming at you with episode 1 of my newest LEGO series. And this is basically just an analysis video on the LEGO Star Wars sets from the waves of 1999 to 2007, because those are the waves I really haven't seen people review, and I thought it'd just be interesting to do my own. Now, before we get started, just wanted to apologize as this video was going to actually come out in November break during Thanksgiving, but sadly this was delayed. But now with Christmas break, let's get started. So this series once again will be coming out all throughout this December break. So let's get started. Alright, so the very first set we have here is set number 7101, the Lightsabre Duel. And this was, of course, a very good set, especially for the value, as you got two minifigures and a couple of small little vehicles, all for just $6. Plus, of course, you got a Jedi and a Sith. So this was a pretty good set for $6, and a pretty good way to start off the wave. Next off here is the Landspeeder. Now this set, I'm not a huge fan of, for the reason that it's a bit plain. I would have definitely liked to see LEGO do a better job at creating this vehicle, and they're definitely capable of doing more, as seen with some of the other sets in this wave. So all in all, I'm not a huge fan, even though for $10 it was still a pretty good value, especially with your two minifigures. Here we have the Droid Fighter. This is a set that I'm not a huge fan of for a couple of reasons. First off, you don't get any minifigures, so that of course takes down the value of this set, because this set, all in all, it's not a very sought after set. You don't like need an army of these. Plus the wings are actually kind of annoying because they are connected with those brown L pieces, and those actually don't enable the ship to actually move, so the wings will not move, and that of course takes away from the playability of the vehicle, which is a bit disappointing. Here we have the Naboo Swamp, a pretty good set, especially for $10. I mean, you got four figures, two staffs, and the nice little scenery. So, I mean, all in all, this was a pretty good set. You could just buy multiple of these if you wanted to buy multiple staffs. And unlike the previous set, this one has a very good value in terms of army building for the battle droids. Plus, you get a few nice figures from like with Jedi and Jar Jar. So that's in all a pretty good set. All right, here we have speeder bikes, a pretty good set. This one has the two speeder bikes, and those look pretty decent. So I mean, this of course reenacts a scene from Star Wars Episode 6, and I definitely like that. I like how they have also Luke, which is a exclusive figure to that set and has never been remade, so that of course brings the value up. And I mean, the only problem with this set would be that the tree, I would have definitely liked to have something other in the set, maybe a Ewok, or even if they had included Luke's helmet, that would be pretty good. Alright, this is the Snowspeeder. This is the first version of the Snowspeeder released, and I actually like this set. You not only get the Snowspeeder, but you also get the turret. Now, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure the Snowspeeder can only fit one minifigure, so that's a bit disappointing. But on the other hand, the gray color is definitely pretty good in terms of like uniqueness. So all in all, it's a pretty decent set. Here we got Anakin's Podracer. This set I'm not too happy about for a couple of reasons. First off, this exact model was put in another set, which was also released this year. That's the Mos Espa Podrace. So I just find no use for buying this set because it's just like repetitive. I mean, plus there isn't any other pod racers with it, so I wouldn't really see any reason for buying this set because I mean you can't really enact the whole scene with this one set. So I would definitely go for the bigger set. This next set is the first version of the X-Wing, And I mean, it was definitely a good set, especially for 1999. I like how they had the gray. That was a bit unique. It just, gives it more of a battle damaged look. And I actually kind of like that. Also, you do get a nice little extra with the cart, so that's pretty cool as well. And you actually do get a spare pilot, which I do definitely like. In terms of cons, the wings don't have the gear function as you actually have to rotate them manually, which is a bit disappointing. But I mean, other than that, it's a pretty good set. Next off here is the Naboo Fighter, a set which has been remade countless number of times. This one I find okay. The actual vehicle looks decent. It's not completely accurate. I would have definitely liked if they used something else, especially for the engines. And I don't, it doesn't have too much playability, but I mean, it's a decent set, especially for the first try, but I definitely think LEGO could have done better. Now, this, on the other hand, set number 7150, the TIE Fighter and Y Wing, is a very good set for multiple reasons. For one, you get Darth Vader, which was an exclusive figure right away. That was one big grab. Plus, you get two vehicles in one set. Now, that I definitely like. You don't have to buy two sets for like double the price. Everything is in one set. And it pretty much has you set, especially for reenacting those battles from Star Wars Episode 4 and 6. Next off, the Sith Infiltrator 7151. This is a set I'm not happy with for multiple reasons. First off, it's really plain. Too many studs are showing. There's not really enough detail. You can't really have too much access to the vehicle itself. I would have definitely preferred them to use like curved and rounded parts to make the like front of the ship. Plus, the blue color just doesn't work for this set. I would have definitely liked them to use a different color than that, because even the ship actually doesn't have a blue color. So that was a bit disappointing. Plus, I mean, if you're just in it for Darth Maul, he's already in a $6 set, which I'm guessing you would rather go for that. Next off, the Gungan sub, a very nice set. You get quite a bit with it, actually. You'll get your three figures. You get the nice scenery along with the manta ray. That I thought was kind of cool. And all in all, this ship is actually pretty good. I mean, it has everything that is needed, especially for a Star Wars ship. Now, for probably the best set of this wave, the Mos Espa Pod Race. This is an excellent set. It was $100. You got so much in this set. You, of course, could actually reenact the entire pod race scene, as this had, of course, at least three pod racers, plus those minifigs. It also included Qui-Gon, included Obi-Wan, C-3PO. So, I mean, you pretty much got the entire main set of minifigs. So that was very good for this set. Lastly, this is one of the not as popular sets of at least this wave and actually a few of the other Star Wars um, years, because this is one that not many people were interested in, the Droid Developers Kit, which I would have actually thought that more people would be interested. Nowadays we have Mindstorm, so this is similar to the Mindstorms line. And I actually would have liked to see. I think nowadays, if Lego would release this, it would be a lot more popular because it really teaches you some of the more inner mechanics of Lego, and I really like that. So this is definitely a set I would recommend to get if you have the money. And that's gonna do it for the review of the 1999 Lego Star Wars Wave. So I want to thank you so much for watching. Please definitely tell me your thoughts down in the comments below. And stay tuned for the 2000/2001 LEGO Star Wars Wave analysis, which will be coming soon. So this is Brook Wizard 59. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Goodbye.